Hello, Jalen. This is for you and Team Swagger. My girlfriend, guys. Let's all the ladies
different from each other, and
all the ladies who watch my videos, comment down below, fake or true, if this is all true
these
or fake.
differences that cause a lot of frustration and misunderstanding in our dealings with each other. The term men are from Mars and women are from Venus is often seen as cliche, but is an accurate way of describing just how different the sexes really are. Oftentimes, messages get lost in translation and cause all sorts of problems because of our inabilities to see and understand the world through the eyes of the opposite sex. But if we take a moment and try to understand each other, we can save a lot of time and frustration, and maybe just
Jalen, don't text me right now. I'm trying to send you love video.
Maybe we'll never get that far, but to give women a better understanding of men and just how different we really are from each other, let's check out 5 things women don't realize about men. Let's begin. Number 5, natural beauty. It's no secret that women tediously spend an average of 55 minutes every day applying makeup because they feel makeup is an absolute necessity to attract attention from men. With all the advertising that the cosmetic industry throws out there, it's no wonder women feel it's necessary to clown it up when it comes to wearing makeup. Often, you see these images of supermodels with ridiculous amounts of makeup, making them look like something unworldly, unnatural, and freakishly frightening. Women, for the most part, seem to buy into this garbage that the more makeup they buy and use, the more attractive they'll be to the men they encounter. The truth is, ladies, the cosmetic industry has no interest in how successful you may be at turning the heads of all the men that pass you by. Their one and only goal is to sell more makeup to make a massive profit off your insecurities. Chances are you've been subliminally brainwashed by their advertising into thinking that you must wear tons of makeup to look good because there's no such thing as natural beauty. The truth is, ladies, that men hate it when women cake on their makeup. They hate it when you look like something out of a horror or monster flick, and truth be told, all the heads that turn your direction when you're overly made up is in horror or disbelief at your ridiculous face. You may even get a guy or two to snap a photo of you, but it's not because you're this raving beauty and he wants to capture this angel that's crossed his path. Oh no, it's because he's gonna share your hideous face with all his buddies for a good laugh. Men overwhelmingly prefer women who look more natural. Women with a natural and healthy glow about them are 20 times more likely to get that head turn from men, as opposed to those taking makeup tips from Mimi, the outlandish and freakishly made-up character from
See, that's my girlfriend right there. Natural beauty.
And if you're too young to know who Mimi...
Hold on, I gotta go consult with somebody, guys. Josh! Ghost Hunter 420, I'm making a YouTube video about 5 things women do not realize about men, and things women do not realize about men, and how commercials trick them. Do you think natural beauty is a good factor?
Why are you asking me this shit? Go on the internet.
I am on the internet.
Well, technologically, no.
Oh my god. Do you think that picture right there is my girlfriend? Right there?
No.
Sexiness? Oh.
No, that's not sexy. Why you freaking... He's blind, guys. He's technically, impaired blind.
I know I look like a girl right now. I haven't even woke up properly. Oh god. Still waking up. Anyways, guys, let's go back to the video. Thanks for your consent. I'll need your consent a bit later on, okay? Later on, ladies, we're going to be watching a video about consent.
No!
Educating yourself on what not to do with your makeup. So, ladies, wipe all that crap off your face and you'll start getting the attention from men that you've been looking for. And for God's sake, if you're one of those chicks running around with the orange face, have a friend help you pick out the right color foundation, because you look like an Oompa Loompa and no man wants to be seen in public with one of those, let alone ask one out on a date. Number 4, men cry too. A common belief that women have about men is that they're insensitive, that they have no emotion or feelings. While men do try to hide their emotions more so than women, they do have feelings and often cry when the mood strikes. Men have been conditioned for centuries to be tough and hard as a rock. Often when they're children, men are taught to be tough and bottle up their emotions or hold back the tears. While they've learned to be tough in the face of friends, family, and girlfriends or wives, Men often do release their emotions in private in fear of seeming weak in the face of others. But men are just as likely to become overwhelmed by their emotions as women. The only difference is that it's socially acceptable for a woman to cry in public without fear of constant teasing or ridicule by their friends. Movies seem to play into this stereotype. How often do we see the action hero taking a moment to cry and mourn the loss of his wife or lover before he wreaks havoc on the villain who's taken her away from him? Not too often, as, well, this simply doesn't make for a good action flick, right? We want to see his bloody, rage-filled revenge as he seeks out his own justice. Now that's a great action flick, but it does leave society with the common misconception.
What? Everybody, his dog has fallen. What's your dog's name? We need to have a funeral. Bum, 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 bum.
I thought you were a nice dog.
Fuck. I guess not. I'm an Irish potato woman. And I already have a girlfriend. So this Irish bastard's taken.
This is how men are wired.
As I said, we're gonna watch a video about consent, and the analogy for the day is tea.
Come here. Come on, Mama.
What do you need?
We have to bury this body.
Wah, wah, wah. Wah, wah, wah. Goodbye, boomer, you beautiful dog. You're rolling down the hill with the...
Okay, we're done.
Goodbye, boomer.
I wasn't good.
Goodbye, you canine dog. Let's get back into
To
the video.
react in the face of emotional turmoil. But ladies, it's important to know that your guy does have feelings and emotions. That the movies are motivated to make blockbuster films that profit massive amounts of money, and seeing Jason Statham or Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson taking a moment to cry before they kick some serious ass doesn't make for an epic action film. So, when your guy does show his emotions,
Hi, my name is Kong, and I have helped many ordinary people turn their hobbies into a career.
just let him be, as he's probably beating himself up too for letting his emotions get the better of him. Don't make fun of him and give him his space. Let him know that you're there if he needs you, and don't push yourself on him, as this may very well push him away from you. He'll come around and open up to you when he's ready. Number 3, men love to make you laugh. One common complaint that women have about men
What the
that they don't
fuck? I
take
don't
life
care.
seriously. Maybe you feel he doesn't take your relationship seriously and he's always joking around. It drives you absolutely insane when you come home after a tough day at work and all you want to do is vent your frustrations to your guy, and he starts in with the jokes. Often this puts you in an even worse mood because you feel he doesn't care and isn't taking you or your relationship seriously. But, ladies, it's not his fault. Most men are wired to find the comical in tough situations. This is how they often deal with stress, and they're only trying to make you laugh. Men love to make women laugh. They'll fit in a joke at the most inopportune moments in an effort to break through the tension. Men will even make ridiculous faces just to get a laugh out of you. This is their way of helping you deal with a tough or stressful situation. Think back to when you were a kid and a boy would relentlessly tease you or bug the hell out of you just to get your attention. Well, truth be told, men never really grew out of this mindset. They have this instinctual desire to make you laugh, and truth be told, men often find it to be attractive or sexy even when a woman laughs at their jokes. So, if your guy's always telling jokes or making funny faces, he's showing you that he does care. He cares enough to make you feel better the only way he knows how, by making you laugh. So, next time your man starts dishing out the humor, laugh. Laughing at his jokes validates him, makes him feel like you do care about him too. Men are self-conscious too, just like women.
I'm getting no comment on that.
Jokes.
Cause yeah, I do make a lot of jokes on my YouTube channel, and then I make a lot of jokes on my girlfriend.
Relationship issues. Number 2, men are simply simple. It's no secret that women are complex creatures. Women even have a hard time understanding other women at times, but men, on the other hand, are much simpler, which explains the communication breakdown between the sexes. Women have this instinct that tells them there's more to a particular comment, gesture, or body language, while men accept comments and body language at face value. Their minds don't dive deeper in certain hidden meanings. It's often extremely difficult for a woman to wrap her head around this concept. A woman can't help but to assume that there's always more going on. A great example is
Hold on, everybody. What happened now? That was a very bad time to pause. Look at that. Look where that dude's hand is. That's assault. That's assault in that costume. I'd like to see my girlfriend now, but I'm just kidding. I'm not like that. I'm not a pimp. What happened? You Gucci, bro? You Gucci? Oh God! 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 Hi.
Watching, man. She's watching, man.
A video? I'm not making one.
Show me.
I'm making a video
Show me
too.
the title.
Okay.
I said don't watch this.
Don't do that. This is my phone.
What did I say?
It's my phone.
I said don't watch that.
It's my phone.
You'll get scared.
Stop.
I am part of Aiden's soul. I am part of John Seed. I'm part of John Seed. John Seed is our God.
Bye now. Bye now. Bye now.
What?
Seriously, bye now.
Why?
Because I'm trying to make a video, bro.
Okay, fine. I want to watch.
Okay, so don't lay on me like that. So this is things we're making a video for all the women out there to understand us men.
Of the simplistic mind of men and how a woman can try to read too much into a man's behavior, assuming the worst when the reality is far from her overanalyzed view on the situation. Dave and his then-fiancée, Jane, were driving home the night of their engagement party. The whole ride home, Dave was quiet. Jane was trying to have a conversation with him, but his answers were very short and he provided little conversation all the way home. Jane instantly knew something was wrong and, of course, was thinking the worst. He doesn't love me and doesn't want to marry me. Jane asked Dave what was wrong and he simply replied nothing. Jane just knew he was lying and there was something...
Oh, well. Bye. Okay, ladies, so that's that video for right now. So, that video, that's how I'd probably sleep. Is most likely how I would sleep. Yep. Mr. World, Mr. World, Mr. World! Da, 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 da. Oh, Mr. Wolf. Da, 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 da. I think men don't pay attention to art at all. I don't know if I want to watch that. I don't know if I do, because Top Finest is a good one, but I mean, 5 things men are biologically programmed to. What the? What? 5 things women don't realize about men. We are literally just watching that. Oh, let's watch this one.
Facts Verse presents 10 things women love but are too afraid to ask from you.
Alright, guys. I gotta go plug my phone in.
Blindfolding. Since women became obsessed with the book and the film 50 Shades of Grey, many of them became interested in the blindfolding game.
No, I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing anything.
What do you want?
I'm coming to plug my phone in. Oh God! Oh God! Oh God! Ah, God! Oh God! Oh! Oh God! Ow! Ow! Josh, get off! Get off! Oh!
Ow.
Gaming interruption. Oh. Oh. Fuck. I'm a fucking turtle now.
Or what they want. However, there are others who don't. Your girl may want you to do this, but she might be afraid to ask for it. If you bring it up first, you might be surprised at her reaction. You could be given what she has wanted all along. Or she might slap you in the face. Number 2,
I'll
being
take a slap in the
restrained.
face.
There are some women who have a fantasy of being tied up and restrained in the bedroom. If you just met her, she might not be quite as willing since she doesn't know you very well. If you're close and she trusts you, she might want you to tie her up and restrain her. Before you break out the rope and the scarves, though, you should talk about it first. Your girl just might be harboring a desire to have you tied up by her. Or maybe she wants to tie you up. Number 3, taking captivity photos of her. Many women love when their men take photos of them when they're not looking. This can make your woman feel that you think that she's attractive. When your girl feels attractive, she'll be turned on. If you're taking photos of her without her knowledge and she finds it creepy, let her know how photogenic she is. This will make her more comfortable with the photos, and it'll turn her on even further. If your girl is very shy and conservative, you might want to wait a while before you let her catch you taking photos of her. Number 4, making an erotic video. Over the years, more and more celebrities have made sex tapes that were leaked. In some cases, the tapes were leaked intentionally. In others, the celebrities were upset and angry that their private videos were made public. Many regular women are into making a sex tape as well. Some want to do this to capture intimate moments on video that you can watch later. There are others who want to make an erotic video either because they find the drama involved to be a turn-on or because they want to be like their favorite celebrities. Either way, before you decide to videotape yourself and your woman having sex, you'd better ask. If you do it without checking with her first, you could find yourself single and embarrassed when she finds out. Not to mention in jail. Number 5, role play. Many women have a fantasy of role playing while in the bedroom. Unfortunately, there are some women who are just too shy to mention it. Therefore, if it's something that you would enjoy, it's up to you to bring it up first. Some women want to play dress up and be someone you need or someone she would like to be. The most common role-playing games are as cop and a criminal, or a teacher and a student, or a nurse and a patient. If she's into role-playing, it can really spice things up in the bedroom. Number 6, dirty talk.
I broke
There
out
are
of the
some
cage,
women who
everybody.
love dirty talk.
Yeah, spice things up in the bedroom, right?
No.
Yeah! No.
No. It's called 10 Things Women Love but are too afraid to ask. Already go. Everybody, get back in the cage. We won't see. Get back in the cage. Get back in the cage. We're back in the cage. I mean, I could bust this open right now, but then he'd come back. Like that gang granny. Goes back up, goes back up.
In bed. However,
Alright, that was it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Bye. This is for all you ladies and for my girlfriend.